Hey everybody, my name is Rebecca Thompson Hitt. I'm the founder and executive director of the Consciously Parenting Project and Consciously Parenting Academy. And this is for you, members. This month we're talking about schooling, and so I wanted to give you an idea of what is coming up this month, what you can participate in. I want to make it nice and clear and easy for you. So the first thing is, so our topic is schooling, and this is no matter what you do, this is finding the way to stay in relationship with your child, whether public school is the best fit, whether a private school or homeschooling or unschooling or whatever other thing that you find that feels like a good fit for your kids and for your family. This is the space that we can have these discussions and figure it out. I'm going to be sharing resources with you that will help you, whether you figured it out or whether you haven't, to either inspire you, spark some conversations, or to help you find your way. The professionals that I've gathered have some really great information for you. All these calls are pre-recorded, so they're all ready to go. They'll be in the Academy, and in the newsletter there'll be a link to go and find that content. There are 4 interviews. One is with Joan Allman, who is with the Alliance for Childhood, and she wrote a report called The Crisis in the Kindergarten, I think long about 2010. Great conversation about play and about the importance of play, whatever environment your child is in. And I thought that was so important when I was having that conversation with her, to really talk about, yeah, okay, well, but my child needs to be in public school. So how do I navigate this? Or, how do I structure my day if my child is home with me? Diane Ballou talks about Sudbury and unschooling, and it's a great conversation about intrinsic motivation and helping your child find their own way. And this is just one way to do it, but I thought it was a really, really great conversation. Barbara Bedingfield talks about Waldorf and Waldorf at home, things that parents can do at home that are Waldorfy, as we would say, inspired, and just to give you other ways of thinking and looking about, especially early childhood. And then there's a conversation with Lou Hennessian, and that one is about motivation and, regardless of the setting that your child is in, how can you keep that spark alive? So I wanted to also tell you about our new forums. So the old forum that I had on the Academy just really isn't working for a lot of different reasons. So I'm moving it over. It's going to be on a new site, but it's all connected. You should be able just to follow links and move back and forth. You'll need to register for it. You can use your same username and password as you have for the Academy. You don't have to make something new, which I think makes it just slightly easier. Once you're registered, just stay signed in and hopefully, or get LastPass so that you don't have to remember your password again. There's going to be a private area for members, and then there's also going to be a public forum there. And so invite your friends, come and join us, start having discussions. The idea is that we're going to have this robust area where people can come and have conversations, and they don't have to be members of the Academy. And then we're going to have these quieter, private spaces that nobody else can see unless they're a member, for those more intimate conversations. There are a couple of those. Once you register for the Academy, we have to add you to those. So we're making sure that nobody who's not a member gets in. So this is your space, but we're hoping to get some more discussions going. A lot of people asked us to move the forums off of Facebook because some of my members have left Facebook already. It's just too much, too busy, too distracting. And so we wanted to create that space on my site where there's just less going on, where you're going to not encounter the current events. You're not going to encounter, someone who is really antagonistic about the way you're parenting. This is a space that's safe for support for your parenting. So I would just invite you to join our calls for this month. We have healing story circles, and if you haven't joined us for those, please come. It's a great opportunity just to get to meet one another, to listen to one another, and to realize that you're not alone. It's a very safe space, and it's a great opportunity to share what's important to you, whether it's about schooling or it's not. I would also encourage you to let me know what your biggest challenges are. Send me an email. Let me know what you're really concerned about. And if you would like to do a short interview with me, I'm looking for a few people to just talk about their schooling experience, and that's will just be for members to just get to know one another. So it's a short interview. I ask you a couple questions, put it up in the private section of the website for you. That way you can get to know one another and what your challenges are. I can also set up in the time in room if you have a particular topic that you want to talk about. So if you want to talk about unschooling, if you want to talk about, private schools, if you want to talk about a specific philosophy or starting to homeschool, we can set up something in the time in room so other people who are interested in those topics can come and have that conversation. So let me know if you want to do that and if there's a particular time that would work well for you, because it can be any time. I'll just set it up. All right. I look forward to enjoying this month's content with you and exploring it. And I will see you soon.